Get up and do it. Get up and bet on yourself. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, this is the year. Hey guys, it's your girl Naja Imani, and we are back with another episode of Let's Talk About It podcast. This episode, we're going to be speaking about the beauty industry, the ins and outs, marketing strategies. So if you're interested in that, this is the episode for you. Today, per usual, every episode, we have a guest on that has bet on themselves, and this episode is no different. Today, we have Deja here with us from It's Made for Me. I know you guys have seen it on my page plenty of times, but it's the best moisturizer out, so I had to have her come on and talk to us about it. So, hey, Day!
Hi. Thank you for having me.
I should have had you sooner, girl. I see you guys a lot now. I know it's part of your marketing strategies and stuff, so that's something that stood out to me. So I was like, I definitely have to have you come on just to talk about the whole journey, talk about, the ins and outs, how we started, because it's been a while now. You guys have been out for how long now?
About 4 years now, and it's actually not easy.
No, and that's what I want to point out. You know what I mean? Because everybody thinks it's a nice breeze, smooth sailing.
It's not. It did take us a while to get our clients and stuff slow things down for us, but when we started to think, all right, strategy, what do we need to do? What do we have to do? And we put our minds together. It's good having a business partner, by the way.
I was going to say, before we even start into the strategy, let's go all the way back on how the idea of creating this business.
All right. It's a funny story. Or I think it's funny. I don't know. But it was around the holidays, and this is a product that I always used to make for myself because I'm really sensitive, and I couldn't use a lot of skin products.
Right.
So what I did for the holidays, so now I'm like, all right, what am I going to get everybody? I was broke, girl. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to make them a batch of this cream that I've been using on myself. And I put them in little cute glass jars, decorated them a little, and gave
And that
out.
was the Christmas gifts, right?
And they actually started giving me feedback, and I didn't expect that from them.
Right.
Like, this is y'all gift.
Right.
But
it wasn't even a business idea.
It wasn't at all. At all. And they started coming back saying this stuff actually works. Can you make more? And then my business partner Michelle came to me. She's like, listen, we need to make a business.
So she was one of the people that you gave the surprise gift to.
Yes.
Wow, that is crazy.
And she loved it. So the only thing about when I had first started making it, I had nothing. I didn't know anything about gluten-free and stuff.
Right.
It was already vegan and stuff. But she came to me and just made sure she took out all of the stuff inside of it and made sure that it was gluten-free.
So what's the difference with the gluten and vegan though?
So gluten is a wheat, stuff that people who have celiac disease, they can't really eat wheat and stuff. Gluten. They also can't use it on their skin.
On their skin,
yeah.
wow.
Some people are really sensitive to it. We had a customer who would get these rashes, the hives and stuff.
Just from the gluten.
And she thought it was from what she was eating, but she stopped eating it, but she was still getting it.
Wow.
So once she had finally used the creams, she was like, wow,
I didn't even, I'm good. Wow, that's...
And it hasn't came back.
Right. Okay, so that was the idea for the gluten. Did you have any, because that's awesome how someone, you tried it out as a gift, and then they come to you, let's start a business. Was there any, pushback, I don't know? Because, with family, a lot of people don't want to just jump into businesses with family and friends.
That's true. I actually think that it helped me out a lot more doing it with my family. At first, it was of course we were nervous about starting it, but once we got it started and you get your friends and your family to help you, they support you.
Right.
They should,
that support system is different when it's your family rather than you trying to get customers or people on Instagram to support. It's a little different when it's automatically your family.
Exactly. And that'll come after a while, your family, your friends, they'll be posting your stuff. Their friends, whoever they're connected to, is going to see it on their social media.
And when your stuff actually works, it's different.
And that's a bonus.
I don't have to really force you to support, because it's wow, girl, my stuff really is really clearing up. So same thing with my my son. I don't know what, it's not eczema, but it's I think when he wears clothes like freshly washed, if the soap's not like sensitive soap, he automatically like hives come out, and then I just immediately put the cream on, and then it goes. Yeah.
Well, why you ain't taking any before and afters?
You know what? I need to start now. I'm like, getting myself in trouble already. But no, I'm actually going to start because I just noticed it recently because I was using like Eucerin and stuff like that, like which those are for supposedly for like eczema and stuff like that.
Speaking of that, I don't mean to cut you off, but there's actually a few of our customers who has eczema and stuff, and these products were actually never intended for eczema.
Eczema, right.
It just so happens.
So what is the ingredient that's like healing the eczema?
It's actually, I feel like it's the fact that we don't have any
chemicals.
Really. It's natural products that
that
go into it, and we make sure that we're certified vegan. So all of the products that go into it, where we get them manufactured from, we make sure that it's from like it's clean products, all natural, so you don't have to worry about the chemicals and stuff. And I think that's really what it is.
Really part of the reason. So for people that like want to be in the beauty industry, because this is a big thing too. I see a lot of people selling creams and stuff like that, but something that stood out to me with your product is that it says certified. Like, how do you actually get certification for your products?
So we have to go through, of course, there's a process.
I know, right.
Signing.
She brought back memories just now.
Yes, like everything is a process, girl.
Yes.
So we had to, my business partner, like I said, she's real helpful a lot of stuff because I go to school also.
Yeah.
So she was able to find like the site that we needed to go to. I'm sorry, I don't have that for you guys, but I'll try to provide it.
Right.
The link.
Yeah.
She had went and she filled out all the forms and stuff. We have to send our products to them actually
first.
So so they'll test all of the products that are inside of it. So guys, we go the extra mile for you.
Okay. When they say certified, it's certified.
It's certified. Like, these products have been tested. We actually have our products going through testing right now. So we could also get some more like certifications on it.
Right. I love that though, because like I was saying, a lot of the times when you're using products, you don't really know, especially a lot of the new businesses as well. They probably don't know that you have to go and get it tested out, because some of the products that you're probably using, even though it may say vegan or maybe it say natural, it may not be, and you wouldn't know. You know what I mean? So I love that you guys do that, because it just makes you more confident as a customer to use your stuff. Another thing other than eczema, and this is an experience that I had, my dandruff and my bald spot. Like,
we use that picture all the time.
It was years ago. I don't know if it was because I was pregnant at the time, but I had a bald spot, and my friends did not tell me that I had a bald spot, and it wasn't until that I actually started using the product as a deep oil treatment. I used to use it as a hot oil treatment.
Yeah, you put me onto that, by the way.
Yes.
I be telling the clients about it, and they be like, "For real, you could do that?" I'm like, "Yeah, like my client told me." Like,
sure did. I used it as an oil treatment, and it was for my scalp, my dandruff too. So it actually like really helped my dandruff, and then like even then now I forget to use it for my hair because we use it for our skin. So I'll be forgetting to use, but it definitely did help my dandruff, and it definitely did help my bald spot, my balding area. So if anyone has issues with like edges and stuff like that, I would definitely look. I'm over here selling the product. We supposed to be going through the business journey, and I'm over here selling the product, girl. But that's how you know it really works. So that's how I really had to have you to come on and really talk about that. So I know we kind of stirred off a little bit from the family business, because that is a part, that is something that people are often scared to do, you know? So I love that you trusted your partner, but I do know that your partner and you have a difference of age. Does that kind of, or is it helpful? Because, you know, she may have a lot more resources, a lot more connects. So is that more helpful to you?
It is helpful because she does have the resources, the connects. There's people that, I don't know, there's doors that she's able to get into that I can't.
Right.
And then vice versa. I feel like when it comes to like the social media and stuff, I'm more good
You're
in
more
that
right. Right.
So like it depends on our strong points and stuff.
And they're
She's
balanced.
good, exactly. She's good with like the business aspects of things, like the paperwork, making sure everything's legit. She will go through the documents and
I know that's right.
the stuff we have to sign for these
Yeah.
companies that we work with. She makes sure she reads through every one of them,
Right.
and it's nothing like bogus.
Right.
And guys, read those contracts that these companies try to put you under, because they will try and get you.
Tell me about an experience that you've had with that, because I know you guys had an experience with that.
There's a company, I'm not gonna say their name, that we use now, and pretty much they were saying whatever they create, they would own. So had we not seen that, you know,
Yeah, like
they would've got
like
over
that
on it.
line, right.
Yeah, so like if we were to like post these videos later on after not working with them, they could come back and, you know,
and
sue
charge
us.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So like
using their
meaning
stuff.
if you were to go like say on this show, let's say this show for instance, was it a show?
No, it was just like
A marketing. Oh, okay. So and it's funny. I'm emphasizing on that because a lot of us will want to just put our stuff out. You get what I mean? Like, okay, let me just use that platform. I know they get a lot of hits. Let me just go there, and it's like deep down they would own your stuff after you've actually, you know, sent it out to them.
Exactly.
Wow.
So, but we actually read the contract and stuff, and we actually, you know, edited. We told them this is our term. So don't be afraid to do that, guys. Like, actually put your foot down with certain stuff.
Right. And there's a lot of the time we don't feel like we can negotiate.
You can.
You can negotiate, especially if
negotiate.
you feel like you don't have the leverage. Like, oh, like I was just saying, they have that platform with a lot of hits. So you feel like I need them when they actually need you as well. So you have leverage to negotiate.
Exactly. It's a vice versa thing. Like, you both need each other. So, you know, get what you want out of the businesses. The same way they're going to make that money off of you, like, make sure you get, like, what you need.
Okay. How do you balance now? Like, you know, like your job, I know you said you were working and stuff like that, with the business, life.
Yes.
How's that work-life balance?
It was a little difficult. I feel like it really helped me out with scheduling, because I was not the best at that, and I probably still am not, but I am a lot better at it. So I try to like prioritize things. I got a planner now, so I write everything down. Because I'm really forgetful.
Yeah.
So,
I have like 4 planners, girl, so I need to get it together.
yeah. Use one.
Yes,
Just
just one. Just use one. They be so cute sometimes.
They are cute, but that's what actually helps me, just to stay on task and keep to my schedule. So I try to like be real strict with myself about that, because I am a procrastinator. So now I'll actually like just stick
to your schedule and stuff. So that's what, like, having the business, like, what's the schedule with the business then? Like, how do you guys, you know, I feel like it's different when you have factories and you could just, you know, press them in. But when you're actually doing them, it's like, it's a different kind of schedule that you have to really create. It's like a once a month kind of thing, once a week. Like, how do you guys really?
So, like, we see each other a lot. So, like, usually, like, when we see each other, we'll talk little business things. But we do have a set time. Like, once a month we'll meet and we'll just speak business. And when it comes to, like, making the products, though, that we'll do, like, on a weekly basis.
Right. That's not bad. I feel like this is something, like I said, someone that's interested in the beauty industry, even if it's like making lip glosses, skin products, like that's something what is the schedule? Like, how should I discipline myself? How is it getting the business with family? Like, I like to like tap on things that I know people would be interested in knowing.
Working with like a business partner and stuff, like, you know, you both have your different like opinions and stuff. So what we'll do, like, we'll put out content, like, we'll share it with family and have everybody else vote on it. So sometimes, like, you know, if you don't come to an agreement and stuff with our meeting and stuff, we do have like a little board.
Yes.
Our family.
Like I told you, mine was it.
So we'll send out like a group chat text, like, all right, pick. So that's one thing to do, just like a little strategy, just to help to like.
I like that. I like, because it's like you don't really need a therapist at this point. You know, we have our customers and our family just pick. You know, and then it's an easier way. So it's like, all right, you won this time. You know, let's see what they say next time. But I like that because it's nice and clean. You know, and that way, again, what people are scared about is that family business. Feud. That kind of is a good way to handle that. hint, hint, if you guys, are interested in doing some family business that way.
Don't be afraid to go into business with your family. Yeah, they be the best supporters. Majority of the time, most of the case. Hopefully that's the case, but
But it's good that you have a business partner that has that business foundation too.
She also has business experience.
Yes,
from years back, so that was a bonus to it.
Right.
Like I said, that was going into it. I hadn't.
Right.
No,
but you have that drive and that passion for the product, so it kind of goes hand in hand because it's not like it's not like you're dragging her down or she's dragging you down. She has that business foundation while you have that passion, that skill, and when that's one thing that I can say just by watching you, like you're very determined. You know what I mean? Like you very determined. Like you said, like you had to learn how to schedule yourself and get that strict. You know what I mean? But it shows. Like in the past few years, you said you guys. No, it really does. It really, and it shows in your business too on how you guys are thriving because what has been working is working. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, and everything actually goes full circle. Like me, like I said, with the whole scheduling, knowing that I had to be on task with certain things, it moved over into my professional life with like school,
right?
Even at work. So I was going into work on time. There was a few days I'll be late and stuff, but now like I'm pretty fairly on time for like a lot of the stuff that's
awesome. So right now too, because this is the episode, this season, I have underlining people that just bet on themselves, and of course you are right here because you guys did just that by even just opening up your line first, just by sprinkling surprise gifts for Christmas. But it's really just taking that step on yourself and just trusting the fact that you guys can do this. So a lot of the times we speak about the entrepreneurship of it, and a lot of the guests that we have had on here so far do not have a 9-to-5 or didn't have a 9-to-5. So how is that really for your mental as well? Like, does it take away from your drive for your business, or?
It actually pushes me more because I don't want to keep working a 9-to-5 job. I want to own my own business, make my own hours. I think that's like the bonus to it. So it's something that pushes me to keep going because I know like with all of the reviews from the customers that I get. So thank you guys. If any of my customers are watching, I appreciate you guys like completely. But
it actually does push you.
It pushes me.
Right. I feel like with a good, one of the good things of the 9-to-5 did fund the business in the meantime. Like if you do budget correctly, you get what I mean, and utilize that, the funds and the time, then it's like, surely sooner or later you will be able to up and dip. You know what I mean? Exactly. If you invest in yourself correctly. So one of the investments that I definitely seen that you guys have is the Walmart. So how did you guys do that? A lot of people don't know how to do that.
We're in Walmart. So like I said, Michelle, she's the business part.
Right.
But she actually reached out to Walmart and she actually got in contact with them and filled out the applications, made sure everything was legit, and they approved us to sell online for them. And they also wanted us to sell in stores, but we didn't want to do that. We wanted to keep our products, as natural as it could be.
So how would that affect, if you were to start selling in stores, how would that affect?
So we would have to, preservatives and stuff, like the lifetime of the products and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So we didn't want to use any product preservatives and stuff into our products. So whenever I get the orders from Walmart, we'll just ship them straight to our clients.
Okay. That's crazy. Now, see, this is why I love the podcast, because information like this is what you don't know. So in order to be on the shelves, certain things have to be added in order to have that lifespan on the, okay. But that's super awesome. And it's something that brings me back to another conversation I had about simply just asking questions. Like literally that's all she did was call up, get information, what kind of forms do I have to fill out, and then here you go. Once you're approved and you're good to sell on Walmart. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Like,
I was like, that was huge. I was like excited when that happened. I was like, oh my gosh, like we're in Walmart.
It expands your customer base, your customer audience now, because it's like everyone goes on Walmart, everyone goes shops online now because this is the generation that we're in. So it kind of like gives you that another door for you to be in.
more of a boost and stuff, so we could get more clientele.
Right. And that's what I wanted to ask too about the marketing, because you guys what I've noticed is it's kind of different. A lot of people just stay on the social media era, like on the social media platform, but you guys expand outside that by going to the expos, the actual shops and stuff like that. You guys travel. Like you tell me about that experience.
So we've been to the Women Expos. They have multiple events and they do them in different states. So it's actually one person that we reach out to and they're able to put us in all of these different states. So if you guys could get connected to something like that, that's amazing. Right. Another event that we also went to was the Ultimate Women's Fest, and there's also the Essence Festival, which is actually really big, and they usually hold the event in New Orleans. So that's an event. I couldn't attend that one, but my business partner had one. So that's another good thing about having a business partner. We can do different events, and we've done that many times. She's at one event making money, I'm at the other.
So like you said, you contacted that one person, and then that gives you that door for everything. And that's like, and we forget about actually going to places, these expos, these panels, and then you meet a lot of people. Like you guys met a lot.
We've met a lot of people, and the good thing is like, people who are out there, we're seeing orders and stuff from them. So either they bought like a small jar and they'll come back and buy a bigger jar, and they'll go and comment on our social media like, hey, I seen you guys at this expo. And I bought a small jar. I wish I bought the big one.
Because because again, you don't know that it's gonna work yet, because we've like, be honest, we've been around a lot of people that sell creams, lotions, you know what I mean? But it's like sometimes it doesn't all work, so let me just try the small one, but I should have bought a big one when it was on sale at the expo.
And then it's a lot of clients that we do end up running into at these expos and stuff, and they'll tell us like some of them don't shop online. Right. So our older crowd and stuff, like some of them who, come around and stuff, they don't really know what to do online, some of them. So, we even got a phone call from a client who was like, listen, I'll just like give you the numbers on my card. I know you guys are legit. Like, I just don't know how to do it. So going to those expos, it actually helps us to reach out to them also.
Because we can't forget about that audience, especially when it comes to creams. There's no, like, you know what I mean? It's not like it's for a specific crowd.
Yeah, it's not.
Everyone can use it, and it's like we forget that how to market to that audience sometimes if we stay on social media. We can post things all day, but like you said, it's some people that will just call you up like, listen, I don't know about none of this that you put in right here.
Exactly.
But I want to buy the cream, so I love that you guys, actually put hard work, and you guys actually go on foot to a lot of these things. Like, you know what I mean? You guys are driving, traveling, you know what I mean?
But it's fun, it's fun. We get to bond while we're traveling together. And then it's also an experience just being in another state. I was never in Atlanta before. That was my first time going. So that was fun.
That's pretty. It's like, I love the experience, because like if you guys never, bet on yourself and trust yourself to start the journey, a lot of this, like, like you said, like the bonding, a lot of people that you're meeting, networking, and really like, building your networking base. That wouldn't have happened had you just been regular, you know what I mean? Just working and stuff like that. Like, you wouldn't meet the people that you have met. And I feel like that's just pretty darn awesome, you know? So how are you finding other events that are happening? Because the beauty industry is big. So
actually right now, we are looking at like some different events that are going on. So we have one coming up in Detroit soon, but that'll be announced. So look out on social media.
Be on the lookout. Because a lot of, and that's the thing, is like, how do we find these things, you know?
We actually have a lot of people who reach out to us.
Oh, that's awesome.
So like once like they start seeing our products and stuff, or us posting on social media, like a lot of people will check out our page and they're like, hey, like, you guys want to join this event? Or even our friends. Like, my friends hit me up like, hey, like, you might be interested in this. So that's another thing. And I love my friends who do that, because like
let me know.
Sometimes I'm not looking.
Yes. But it's like your circle will start looking for you. You know what I mean? That support
you
system.
pop up in their head and they, send you stuff. So
I just love that. Like I just each time that I sit out here, like I just take in all of the information. I just soak it all in because it's like the journey is genuine, the journey is real, and it's like specifically tailored for each person. No one can really tell your story how you tell your story. So what are some like the struggles that we've had like with It's Made for Me so far?
So let me think. There's a few.
She's like, I don't want to tell them all, but
just like getting our product right. We did start out with one moisturizer. Then we ended up making others. So like it was like a trial and error. So like the way we used to make it when we first started out, we don't make it the same way. We changed the process. But it's still all natural.
Right.
Of course. But
you said we changed. I'm not gonna give you the sauce.
We make them ourselves.
Right. But what about the soaps too?
The soaps, we also do the soaps. We actually went to do a class together. That was another little bonding thing. We went and did a class where we had learned how to make soaps. Yeah. And we went all the way out in PA for that one. But yeah, so that was fun. Another thing is, customers, not everybody's, a happy customer. Yeah, so, just dealing with that and like, trying to accommodate people.
Right.
But just know that you cannot accommodate everybody.
That's true,
everybody
though.
has their opinion on how, you should do your product or like what you should make and stuff. So, I would say just like stick to what you feel is right.
Because they say that's one of the big myths that the customer's always right.
Yeah.
No.
But there are. Don't get me wrong. There are customers that are definitely taking like tips and stuff from. But I nick and pick at what I actually feel is helpful or what I feel like would actually help my business. Yeah. And if it's just
so their tips are more like suggestions, like you should do this and you should do that. Yeah. Not so much more where they're disappointed with the product.
Yeah. Right. We haven't gotten like any disappointments that so far. Hopefully that stays.
No, because the branding and that too. Like you guys have changed your branding. Not a couple times, but like since you started, and this right here is just like it's beautiful. Like it gives off that like a clean look, not too much going on. You tells you the detail right on. Like it just it just gives me that professional.
When we had first started out, it was just like a white
I remember
a white label. We just had our name on it and the logo, but we definitely changed.
So what made you change that look?
We always knew we wanted to change it, and then we had found this company who did different decorations. Yeah. And they showed us a few. Like we kind of gave them the idea that we wanted, and they were like, "Listen, like your products are more like on a natural, and you use like a lot of butters and stuff, creams and stuff, plants. So like if you actually look at the design, you see like there's leaves on there.
Yes, I see.
So we just try to stick to that overall idea. Like
I love
natural.
that. And what a lot of people don't think about, that colors play a big part too.
They do.
Like colors play a big part in your branding. I know with you guys stay more with the earth tone colors because that's more natural, like the greens, the browns, and stuff like that. Yes. A lot of people do forget that. You know what I mean? Like if you have something that's vibrant, put some vibrant colors in there. Like you said, something's natural, having those like natural colors. But people definitely do forget that colors mean a certain thing. And then each color does have its own mood. Did you ever hear that?
Yes. Like, if you're sitting in a certain light or a certain color, like.
And I really feel that though. No, I really feel like, say for restaurants and stuff like that, or like like you have your beauty parlors and stuff like that. When you walk inside, it's like it has to be a certain vibe that you're getting, a certain mood that you're getting. So the same thing with products. So that's a good tip for anyone that's creating any products. Again, lip glosses, creams, all of the above. You don't want to have something that I can feel too. Like I feel warm with this.
I'm glad you do.
I feel warm. I feel like it's gonna do its job. So you can just go and break down, because I see we have different scents. Yes. The soaps have different scents, I believe too, as well, right?
Yes. We just have one soap out today. This is our mango. This has a lavender scent to it, but all of our scents in our products are natural. That's our mango one. Then we have our It's Shea. This is our original
one. That's the original baby, right?
So this is my baby right here.
So this is just the regular shea butter.
Shea butter. It also has cocoa butter inside of it as well.
Okay, yeah, it gives that natural.
That one has a natural scent.
But it's different than the shea butter that I would see, like say if I go to the African spot, because that's where I normally got my shea butter from, and it has a different scent than that.
Yeah, that's because of all of the extra stuff that we have in there. So we have like essential oils in them as well. We also have different oils like castor, aloe, things like that. So like that, all the the scents are blended together. So it gives off a natural scent.
Right.
Then we have our, I'm like looking to see
which one is it?
All right, so we have our Sal Shea. This one has 5 butters inside of it, actually. So it has the shea, it has cocoa butter, it also has the mango butter, and it has a sow butter inside of it and a kokum butter.
What's sow butter?
It also comes from a plant. So it's also like a butter.
Right.
It's a nut.
So this is natural.
Yeah. Yes. All natural. Then we also have like essential oils. This one has eucalyptus inside of it. So that is not in our other products, but that eucalyptus gives it like an anti-aging, antioxidants. And,
And I heard that you can have the plant hanging like in your shower.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a calming scent and it's healing. They're all healing for your skin, but
this one has more like a lemon.
It has lemon inside of it as well. Essential oil.
You was hiding this one from me?
You sticking to your mango one.
I do. No, this one smells really. Let me take. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me take another whiff. That smells. It reminds me of like the car like lemon. Yes, it smells awesome. It smells awesome. Okay, you can go to the next one. That smells really good. I might have to.
I like that you said that because when we do a lot of these shows and stuff or the events that we do, a lot of them will smell. A lot of clients will smell our products and it'll take them
somewhere. Yes.
So that's something that you just reminded me of, and I think that's like my favorite thing to hear from customers.
That was
this
really
is
good.
Like home.
Yes. And then it's not like so strong where it's like, all right, let me just, not put too much on. Because sometimes the original shea butter will do. It has a smell to it. So you immediately want to put like a spray on top or something so that,
Yeah, but this
you don't need it.
Okay, and it's like subtle.
Yeah.
This is our Vanilla Young, which is actually inspired by Stephen Young.
Okay.
Look him up, guys, if you don't know about him already. So he loves our products, but he really likes the vanilla scent.
The warm scent.
So he wanted to come out with his own line.
Right.
So we were like, okay,
Well,
he's always supporting. So. So yeah, that's another way to support and like get your brand out there. If you guys know, have any friends who are like celebrities or who are really well known on social media, don't be afraid to like reach out to them. Like, hey, like share my products.
Right?
Like,
no, really, because that happens. So you be like, him, I don't want him to feel or her to feel like I'm trying to use them or something.
Exactly.
But it doesn't come off that way. It's like one hand washes the other. When especially with family and friends, don't be afraid to support each other like in any form.
Exactly. And he actually
smell that
reached
one,
out. Oh, I'm like putting it away. You can smell it, girl.
Let me take a whiff. Okay, so this one it gives me like a salted caramel frat.
Salted caramel.
Yes. You know how you have holiday, that's what it is. Like holiday candles. That's what it's giving. It's giving like the holiday Christmas candles. I love that. And it's nice and warm, like a nice warm scent. So I like that one. Yeah. I'm giving you guys details.
Speaking of holidays,
Right. No, really. Like, do you guys have holiday packages?
We do actually. So we
cool.
do have a few holiday packages. We're most likely gonna start selling them on the site. But yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go yet.
How it's gonna go yet? So, you stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Look at
the website around December 15th. Okay.
And then we also have the Mengsheng one. This is your favorite.
Yes, it is.
You're familiar with
yes,
it.
Yes, it is.
You can
I can get it with again.
Yeah.
I use it today, but
that one has shea butter, cocoa butter, and then it also has mango in it.
Yes, you know what it's giving me summertime. And that's
Summer.
probably what it was. I like fruity fresh scents, you know? And that's what that gives me. So I feel like this is a good variety of scents. You know what I mean?
And then each of the creams has its own soap. So all of the ingredients that are inside of the creams are the same as in the soap. So it's still all natural products. Our soaps, you can see that we have the little vegan certification on it.
Yep, there you go.
It's okay if y'all can't see.
It's all right. I'll zoom right on it. No, so each cream has its own soap.
Yes.
Oh yes, girl. So you guys coming up with body washes and stuff too? Or am I doing too much?
A lot of people has been from the beginning asking us like for body washes. So like we've been trying to just work on like one thing at a time. I guess like master like, you know.
Right. Well, listen, by next year I would like a body wash, a scrub, you know, a little exfoliant scrub.
This is some of the tips that I'll tell y'all. Just, you know, select.
Oh, yeah,
No.
Yeah, I can say this is one of the tips. Listen, I would like a scrub, a body wash, cream, and liquid.
Somebody asked us for a waving cream.
All right. At least mine was in the ballpark.
And I'm like, man, I want to like accommodate everybody but I
can't. And then you know what it is? It's like once you love a product, it's like, oh, I see it like this. I see it like, are you coming out with powder? No,
but you know, some people don't know, but a lot of people use the soaps. I even do this. I wash my hair with the soap.
Yeah. Oh, but how do you just put in your hands and
just I usually just take the whole bar and just.
You know what you can do? Because now thinking about it, what I used to do with black soap, you know, like the black soap, I would cut it in like little cubes and then melt it that way. So now you just gave me an idea. And now if it's all natural, that makes it even better because what I think about when I think about your brand is like the black soap, you know, how everybody was using the natural aspect of it, and it makes you want to just like, let me just transition my whole, let me just turn vegan at this point. No, because it's like, you know, now that I have something that smells good, feels good, I know it works in all, like hair down to my whole body. It's like, what am I missing?
One. Like,
yes,
you
what
can
am I
use this
really
product
missing?
on everything.
Ah, that's awesome. Then you don't even have to pay for it, huh? No, that is pretty awesome. I like the breakdown. I'm gonna come back for that sachet because I love that smell.
I thought you smelled it before.
I really, it doesn't ring a bell. It doesn't. Yeah, I've smelled the vanilla and Mangshea and the sachet. But I mean the It's Made. What's the first one?
The Itz Shea?
Itz Shea, yes. The Itz Shea, but I don't recall smelling the sachet, and it smells so good. Like it gives me like I feel like during this season too, it gives me that season. Like I don't want to smell like say if you don't want to smell like the Christmas time all the time, that's a good scent. Wolf, you're gonna have to smell this, you know, when the show's over. I can't wait till like that's one of my goals too. Like I wanted to like be the person like let me get in the door first, and then I can just open up the doors for all of us, and then you have a full room of like, you know, your friends, your family, whatever that you know gets
gonna support each other.
Yeah,
exactly. Everybody has their niche.
Yes.
So use everybody's niche. Like don't make them go outside of what they're comfortable with doing.
Yes.
Like, you know, like you do the podcast.
Right,
like here we are now.
Like what you need? Me a commercial? What you need? What you need, girl? But that's how you do it. And I can't wait to where it's like you can all cultivate together and then move forward that way. And it's just stronger that way, I feel.
Exactly.
Like, you know, like even now where it's now like we can, you know, have this exchange because you were, you know, thriving doing your thing, and now you can come on my platform and talk about it. Like, you know, it's just
you've been doing your thing too. Let me just
you.
share that. Like,
thank you, because again, it's a journey, and I don't often talk about my journeys too, because I'm always interested.
You need
in
somebody to come in like
interview me. No, that'd be too funny. But I'm always on the other end, you know. So it's like I don't really talk about my journey often, but it is a journey, you know. And I'm so appreciative of that because you know, I'm the one experiencing it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's kind of different.
Everybody has their own process.
Yes. And it's not being rushed. You know what I mean? Like I feel like now, you know, when they say, "Oh, trust the process," you know, just trust the process. It's gonna happen. I feel like we're all in that grind
That's
mode.
the-
Like, just
yeah,
do
that
what you gotta
stage
do.
right now.
Don't worry about it. Don't stress yourself out. Just do what you gotta do, and you'll get there.
Just as long as you focusing.
Yeah.
You.
And that's the the underlining of this season. I'm gonna say it every podcast because you have to bet on yourself. You don't just jump out the window and bet on yourself. Sometimes take risk or just like you said. Like I just made some gifts at one point. I was about to buy nobody.
All it was.
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't about to get some perfumes. You're getting these creams, okay?
It was free for me. I already had it.
No,
and
really.
look, the product name is made for me.
Yes. Oh, yeah, let's go through that. Like, how did you come up with the "It's Made for Me"? Because it is true.
We, were actually looking at different names. The name that we were looking at was For Us. But that name was actually taken by somebody else. So yeah, we just kept rethinking it, and we came up with, you know what? It's
but look
for
how,
me. It's
look
made
how
for me.
It don't matter who you are. The product is made for you. What you have, your skin type. You know what I mean? It is made for you, which is
for everybody.
Perfect. Kind of played on words, and it's perfect. But what I do like to do. What I do like to do is a little question, that makes you think more about yourself. So you're gonna answer the one question with 3 answers. So this question that I have, right? I always have them in my head, and I just want to pull, just based off the conversation. So what I don't think that we tackled on is really like impact, so name 3 things that you can say impacted or has affected. I'll say more so has impacted how you process success and failure. So 3 things that has impacted the way you process success and failure.
Asking all these tough questions. But all right, so I do process it a lot differently now. Before, I started the business and everything, and even with schooling and stuff, with failure, I did process it a lot differently than how I do now. So when it comes to success, as long as I'm trying and I'm putting my best foot forward, I feel like that's success right there. As long as you're trying, it's okay if you even fail. That's still success because you learn from your failures. And so you just keep going. You just keep doing it, even if you fail. Just keep trying again. You're gonna get there as long as you have that push, that drive.
So what do you think changed that? Because you said before you used to, process it a little different, but what do you think changed that during this journey?
I was afraid of failure. And I think that a lot of people are, everybody's afraid of failure.
Oh, yeah.
But it's okay. And if I did fail, I feel like I wouldn't try again. I would just be like, you know what, that obviously is not my thing. And I would just leave it. There's things that I've started that I didn't finish.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that. If I start something, I need to
finish.
Yeah. So that's where I am now. As long as I'm striving to get what I want.
You're good. Do you think the business gave you that confidence?
It did. The business. And then also, just the way it impacted my whole life. I'm telling you, work, even with school, I feel like I speak a lot more also since I have to talk to a lot of clients and stuff when it comes to selling the products. I'm not really a people person.
But you have gotten better. You have gotten out your shell, which is why I'm is it the business that gave you that push?
The business, I'm able to do presentations. I did presentations for my the last graduating class of my school. And stuff like that. I'm more outspoken now. I'm not too afraid to speak up. It's okay, speak up, guys.
Yes, I love that.
And just chill and be you. That's really it.
I love that. So I know you just gave a little gem, but for people that are in the beauty industry, for people who are trying to do just this, what kind of tip would we give them to keep them pushing?
Like I said, just keep putting your stuff out there, share it with your friends, share it with your family. Do your little TikToks. If you have a little niche, if you're doing your makeup and you're trying to promote your lip gloss, make sure you post the whole video of you doing your makeup and promote your lip gloss.
Yes.
Even with the hair, like I started doing hair.
Yeah.
I do my own hair.
I know that's right.
So I started doing like the reels and stuff. So I make sure I put my products in it. And the good thing is that when I started doing reels, I noticed a lot of other people started doing reels with my products also.
Wow.
So I was like, like, yay.
Yeah, I haven't even jumped in the reel bag yet, and I need to. I don't know.
Do it.
Yeah, I feel like one of those ancient
No,
people that's like,
that way
how do I do it? How do I? Then it's like I gotta put 50 videos together. How do I do it?
I'm still trying to figure it out now, and I'm like, Zang's like, should I get a ring?
Yeah,
I
but
think
it
I'm
is
gonna
like
get a
jumping
ring,
on that bandwagon. Like you have to stay, like current with the trends, you know. And I feel like that's something that I haven't jumped into yet.
Them reels.
Yeah, but and it's like not even just for beauty. I feel like a lot of fashion people, a lot of
starting to do it.
Everyone is in the reel and TikTok.
I feel like a lot of people are not really. No one's into commercials. Like you hate commercial breaks. I hate commercial breaks.
Or feeling too salesy.
Exactly, but like reels, like you see people in everyday situation using the products or promoting like what they do and what they like to do. And the people that is getting out to is people who are already searching this stuff on social media. Right. So you're actually already hitting your clientele.
Yeah, I need to get in that bag because I have not hit that yet. But I really appreciate your tip. Let people know where they can find the product, how they can connect with you. Because, I feel like even the podcast right now where they're able to, just get a view of who's behind the brand. A lot of times we'll see the creams flying all over the place, all on our Instagram. You scroll down, but it's like you never really see the people behind the brand. So I love this. So let people know how they can connect with you, where they can go to get the creams and the soaps. So just give them all your handles.
Okay, so guys, we're on social media. It's Made for Me, so ITZMADE, the number 4 and me.
And me.
And then we also have our own website that you can go straight to. It's madeforme.com, so you can go and order there. We are also on Walmart if you're more comfortable ordering from there. And just search it, It's Made for Me, and we'll pop up. Where else are we? Facebook. Check us out.
Where else are we? We're kind of
I know. Make sure you guys, follow, tag us.
And what's your Instagram?
Mine? Oh, I don't really like to
share.
No,
if you don't, that's fine. Because some people, they like to... Like after the podcast, they'll probably want to,
you guys will probably find me on
find her through It's Made for Me. It's Made for Me Instagram because you guys are on there as well.
That's me there anyway.
Right. So if you have any business, if you any more business ventures and things like that, you guys can definitely contact her through there. But this has been definitely awesome. I feel like we got a lot of information out, and for anyone else that would love to be on the show, this is what it's all about. Just walking everyone else through your business journey, through your baby, the ups, the downs, just the whole journey in itself in its entirety, because it's some information that we want to know. It's, someone else is going to be inspired just by knowing the information, giving the ropes, just little tips like negotiating and having that leverage, tips about your marketing and really getting out there and just contacting people. It's literally, I feel like we are so scared sometimes to just reach out. You know what I mean? Yes. Reach out and just, step out of the box that we, are used to, which is our social media. Sometimes we don't know just to pick up that phone and make that phone call, or, to hit someone up to get information on what event is happening, what can I be included in. So I feel like that's a lot of the gems that we received from today's podcast. And I really do appreciate you for coming on and sharing all of the information with us, because I'm going to go back and order some Style Shea. Are you? Are you? Again, guys, this is a season where we bet on ourselves. This is no different. Everyone that sits here on this couch has bet on themselves one way or another. And again, like you've seen during this podcast, Deja is no one different. She's bet on herself, and now her business is thriving. So if you want to just jump out that box and be another guest right here in this seat, bet on yourself. Bet on yourself, and you're going to come on Let's Talk About It so we can talk about it. All right, guys, if you want to be on the show, you know where to find me. That's Naja Imani _ And again, the website is coming soon, so you can get all of the new episodes, all of the old episodes, and then, you can be the next episode. All right, guys, that concludes our episode on Let's Talk About It podcast with Naja Imani. Stay tuned for more.